music, and more.
Yes, Media Academy Radio.
Excite.
The hits.
From the studios of Nigeria's first Media Academy Radio, Yes Ma Radio, I say good morning to you and welcome to the newspaper review, the English version, live from the studios here from Yemi Sonde Media House, Yemi Sonde Christian Felele Express Bus Stop, Felele, right here in the city of Ibadan. It's my pleasure to be back again, and I say welcome to the newspaper review. My name is Olatunde Ido. I have two newspapers with me, the Punch and the Nation newspaper. Let's check out what the headlines are saying at this point in time before we go straight to the details. From the Punch newspaper, Edo crisis, pro-APC lawmakers list Obaseki's sins in letter to Malami, and killings, Ohaneze, Afenifere, Pandi, others storm southern Kaduna today. And also other stories I have straight to the Nation newspaper this morning as well. We have different stories making the rounds from the Nation newspaper. Uzodinma to Nigerian youths rally support for Buhari. Flawed. NEMA concludes campaign to 40 South local government areas that's going to take place on the 10th of August, and we just hope that this will be resolved as soon as possible. Igbo traditionalists sue churches for allegedly desecrating altars. Wow. And Bayelsa killings. Police arrest cult group gang leader. Recover AK-47. And still staying with the Nation newspaper, Edo Malami directs IGP to provide security for 17 lawmakers. Malami directs IGP to provide security for 17 lawmakers. If you're interested in that story, please, it's on the pages of the Nation newspaper. And still staying with the Nation newspaper, Nupeng orders tanker drivers to withdraw from Lagos. Nupeng orders tanker drivers to withdraw from Lagos. Oh my, what's happening? Low turnout as Lagos mosque reopen. Low turnout as Lagos mosque reopened. And from the exciting world of sport, no camp on fire as Barca seek redemption against Napoli. It all happened yesterday, but definitely you will be getting to listen to so many of sports stories. Eridaraya, yes. Yoboro will be taking us up very much later in the morning. Let's go straight to the details of the newspapers this morning after the short commercial break. Thank you for being there and good morning.
Now that the embargo has been lifted on the local flight across Nigeria, travelers can enjoy seamless flight arrangements with You Fit Fly as a result of our partnership with domestic airlines across different destinations for our clients to enjoy a pocket-friendly fares or affordable prices. Join the wise today and enjoy prompt services in and out of Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, Kano, and Owerri. Pending the time the Aviation Authority will open more airports. Visit You Fit Fly office for your local flight ticket at Block 8 Plot 15, Oluyole Main Estate, Ring Road, Ibadan, or better still call 080-600-64946 or 070-390-48519. With You Fit Fly, your local flight is made easy. You Fit Fly says, stay safe.
Hello, are you a media practitioner or you're aspiring to become one? A great opportunity to brush up your media practice knowledge and skills has emerged. Yes Media Academy is introducing communication and media courses designed just to meet your training needs. We also welcome media organizations to send their personnel for training at Yes Media Academy. Get trained by the experts in broadcasting, journalism, advertising, public relations, public speaking, and media management. At Yes Media Academy, we have communication and media scholars, media practitioners of long-standing experience, and media media entrepreneurs as our trainers and resource persons. You will enjoy every moment with them and be better equipped for the job. Application form is now available at 10,000 naira only. For more inquiries, call 0902 930 4704 and 080 355 29883 or contact Yes Media Academy on www.yselimited.com. Email yesmediaacademy1@gmail.com. You can come straight to Yemi Sonde Media House, Felele Express Bus Stop, Felele, Ibadan.
All the hits, one station.
Many thanks for joining us, and once again, let me say good morning to you if you're just tuning in. This is Yesma Radio, the First Media Academy Radio. We are transmitting live from the studios of Yesma Radio from Yemi Sonde Media House, Yemi Sonde Christian Felele, right here in the city of Ibadan. Let's get straight to the details of the papers. We'll take my first story, which has to do with the COVID-19. Nigeria records 443 more COVID-19 cases. Total infections now 45,687. Nigeria has recorded 443 more cases of the novel coronavirus, bringing its total infections to 45,687. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC, disclosed this on Friday night via Twitter. The new infections were recorded in Lagos, the Federal Capital Territory, and 17 other states of the Federation. Unlike previous cases, Plateau overtook Lagos by 33 cases, thus recording 103 infections, with the nation's commercial capital trailing behind with 70 cases. The FCT, on the other hand, came third on the list with 60 cases. Other states with new infections include Ondo 35, Edo and Rivers 27, Kaduna 20, Osun 19, Borno and Oyo 18, Kwara 11, Adamawa 9, Nasarawa 7, Gombe 6, Bayelsa and Imo 4, Boji and Ogun 2, and Kano with 1 case. Nigeria records 443 more COVID-19 cases. Total infections now 45,687. You can check it out from all the dailies we have this morning. Aisha Buhari reportedly seek medical treatment in UAE. Aisha Buhari reportedly seek medical treatment in UAE. The First Lady, Mrs. Aisha Buhari, is reported to have traveled out of the country to Dubai in the United Arab Emirates for undisclosed reasons. Although the office of the First Lady could not confirm the reason for her trip, there are strong indications that Mrs. Buhari may be receiving medical attention in the Arab country. The First Lady, who was last seen in public during the Eid al-Kabir prayers with her family at the villa, reportedly left the country after the celebrations. She was said to have gone on 14 days isolation after visiting the Lagos home of Mrs. Florence Ajimobi, the wife of former Oyo State Governor Abiola Ajimobi, who died of COVID-19 complications. However, after the isolation, the president's wife reportedly continued to experience the pains, prompting the Dubai trip. Aisha Buhari reportedly seek medical treatment in the UAE. If you're interested in that story, please, you can check it out from the various dailies that we have this morning. And let's take a trip straight to Edo State. Edo crisis. Pro-APC lawmakers list Obaseki's sins in letter to Malami. The 14 elected members of the Edo State House of Assembly, who were not sworn in since the inauguration of the Assembly in 2019, have written to the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami SAN, highlighting the alleged infractions of Governor Godwin Obaseki. The members, joined by 3 members from the faction already sworn in, wrote through their counsel, Dr. Ehioge West Idahosa, saying the governor's action is in not allowing them to be sworn in was unconstitutional. This, they said, underlined the disequilibrium in the political stability of the state and the resultant insecurity that had characterized the state. They alleged that the agents of the governor prevented them from attending the inauguration, noting that they had done everything possible to remedy the situation, but to no avail until date. You can just check it out. It's a very long story, and it's on the pages of all the dailies that we have here. It has the headline from the Punch newspaper: Edo crisis, pro APC lawmakers list Obaseki's sins in letter to Malami. You can check it out from there. And still staying around Edo State this morning, from the Punch newspaper, Oshomole has hijacked Ezeyamu's campaign, DG APC Governors Forum. The Progressive Governors Forum on Friday accused the former national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Adams Oshomole, of obscening the campaign of the party's candidate in the September 19 Edo State governorship election, Osake Ezeyamu. The umbrella body of all APC governors, in a statement titled Progressive Politics, Which Way APC, by its Director General, Dr. Saliu Lukman, raised the alarm over what it described as the diminishing electoral value of the All Progressive Congress. Lukman expressed sadness that the dissolution of the Adams Oshomole-led National Working Committee of the APC had not solved the party's diminishing electoral viability. On the forthcoming elections in Edo and Ondo State, the PGFDG said efforts being made by Governor Rotimi Akeredolu to reconcile with aggrieved party members and leaders in Ondo were commendable. He, however, added that the reverse seemed to be the case in Edo State, saying rather than reconciliation, loud drums of war had taken over the airwaves in the state. The APC campaign is personalized around Comrade Oshomole, and the candidate of the party, Pastor Osage Ezeyamu, is an onlooker. The soundbite from the Edo APC campaign is so offensive to the point where Comrade Oshomole appears to be owning almost every APC member in Edo State between 2016 and now. It's a lengthy story as well, but you can check it out from the pages of the Punch newspaper with the headline: Oshomole has hijacked Ezeyamu's campaign, DG APC Governors Forum. If you're interested in that story, please, you can check it out from the Punch newspaper as well. I'll switch over to the Nation newspaper for today, and you have the headline that says Nupeng orders tanker drivers to withdraw from Lagos. The national leadership of the Nigeria Union of Petroleum and Natural Gas Workers, Nupeng, has ordered petroleum tanker drivers to withdraw their services from Lagos State with effect from August 10th. The directive came on the heels of the failure of various authorities in the state to address three major issues causing problems for petroleum tanker drivers in the state. Its national president, Comrade Prince Williams Akporeha, and General Secretary Comrade Olawale Afolabi made this known in a press statement yesterday. The union said, and I quote, "The entire rank and file members of the union are deeply pained, frustrated, and agonized by the barrage of these challenges being consistently faced by petroleum tankers in Lagos State, and are left with no other option but to direct the withdrawal of their services in Lagos State until Lagos State government and other relevant stakeholders address these critical challenges. It is sad and disheartening to note here that we have made several appeals and reports to the Lagos State government and the Presidential Task Force for the decongestion of Apapa on these challenges, but all to no avail." Nupeng orders tanker drivers to withdraw from Lagos. You can check it out from the Nation newspaper for today. And let's go to NEMA, where you have this report that says, flood. NEMA concludes campaign to 40 South-South local government areas, August 10th. The South-South Zone of National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, says it will conclude sensitization campaign to vulnerable communities in the zone next week. The zonal coordinator, Walsin Brandon, who disclosed this to newsmen in Port Harcourt, the Rivers State capital, yesterday, said the campaign started in May shortly after the 2020 annual flood outlook prediction was released by the Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency. It said 3 of the 6 states in the zone made the flood list this year, with a total of 40 local government areas and more than 500 communities on either highly probable flood risk or probable flood risk list. It listed the state as Rivers, Akwa Ibom, and Cross River. Statistically speaking, 15 of the 23 local government areas in Rivers State made the list. Cross River has 14, while 11 are in Akwa Ibom, the zonal coordinator stated. You can check the story for full length, and it has the headline NEMA flood. NEMA concludes campaign to 40 South local government areas August 10. If you're interested in that daily, it is on the pages of the Nation newspaper. And to Bayelsa State at this point in time, Bayelsa killings. Police arrest cult group gang leader. Recover AK-47. The Bayelsa State Police Command says that operatives of Operation Puff Adder have arrested the ringleader of the cult group that attacked the Lion of Judah Deliverance Church at Zikoro, Yenogwa local government area of the state. During the attack on the church on Wednesday, 4 persons, including a pregnant woman identified simply as Imomo Timi, were murdered. The names of the other victims are Alfred Marcus, 30, Gabriel Ejimofor, 45, and Uche Chukwu Ejimofor, a female, aged 38. The incident had happened when hoodlums suspected to be cult members attacked the church off Bakery Road, Azikoro, in Bayelsa State, while Momo Timi and Marcos were said to be killed inside the church. A couple, Gabriel Ejimofor and his wife Uche Chukwu, were allegedly killed near their house. The assailants also reportedly burnt a house down, destroyed church property and vehicles in the area. Spokesman for the command, SP Asim Boswat, said the gang leader was arrested on Thursday, August 6, 2020. He said the suspect later confessed to the crime and took the police team to a hideout where an AK-47 rifle and 10 rounds of ammunition used in the operation were recovered in the early hours of Friday. He said the suspect was cooperating with the police in an investigation. Boswat said the Commissioner of Police, Mike Okoli, had deployed additional detectives to fish out the other fleeing gang members, adding that investigation was ongoing. You can check full details out from the Nation newspaper this morning with the headline, Bayelsa killings, police arrest cult group gang leader, recover AK-47. All right, let's talk some sports stories at this point in time, and it has to do with a couple of stories that made the round yesterday. Lyon hold off Juventus to reach Champions League quarter-finals. Lyon qualified for the quarter-finals of the Champions League on Friday, despite losing 2-1 to Juventus in Turin. A goal up after winning February's first leg. French side Lyon will face Manchester City at the final tournament in Lisbon after drawing 2-2 on aggregate and going through on away goals. Lyon squeezed past the Italian champions thanks to Memphis Depay's 12th-minute penalty, which put Rudy Garcia's side 2 goals ahead in the tie and left Juve with a mountain to climb. Needing to score 3 unanswered goals in order to go through, Cristiano Ronaldo tried his best to drag the Italian champions over the line. He leveled the score on the night with a penalty of his own with 2 minutes left in the opening period before crashing a second home on the hour mark. However, Juve performed poorly and Lyon managed to hold on to set up a clash with Pep Guardiola's City, who put out 13-time winners Real Madrid on August the 15th. All right, it was a beautiful match yesterday. Now, still talking Champions League, Man City pounds on Varane's mistake to dump out Real Madrid. Manchester City took advantage of 2 shocking mistakes by Rafael Varane to beat Real Madrid 2-1 in their Champions League last 16-round leg on Friday and advanced to the quarterfinals as Pep Guardiola came out on top in his duel with Zinedine Zidane. The Frenchman had never been knocked out of Europe's elite club competition as Real coach leading them to 3 consecutive victories between 2016 and 2018 in its first spell before returning to the job last year. But Madrid had been left with a mountain to climb in their tie after throwing away the lead to lose 2-1 in the first leg in Spain in February before the coronavirus forced the competition into hibernation. An identical defeat at an empty Etihad Stadium means it is City who advance 4-2 on aggregate. Without Sergio Ramos due to suspension, Real were undone by mistakes by their other first-choice centre-back. Varane was dispossessed inside the box in the 9th minute, allowing Raheem Sterling to put City ahead, and his poor-headed back pass attempt gifted Gabriel Jesus another goal midway through the second half. Before the second goal, the tie had been in the balance, with the informed Karim Benzema having scored for the visitors just before the hour mark. It's unfortunate. Real Madrid are out. Man City pounds on Varane's mistake to dump out Real Madrid. If you are interested in that story, you can please check it out from the pages of the papers that are making the rounds this morning. And before I go, lastly, still in the world of sport, but coming straight to Nigeria, Plateau United, Eyimba to represent Nigeria in CAF. Plateau United and Eyimba will represent Nigeria in the 2020-2021 CAF Champions League after the league management company published the final league standing of the Nigerian Professional Football League on their website yesterday. Plateau United finished top of the log with 49 points from 25 games with a point per game coefficient of 1.96. Reports that LMC adopted the weighted point per game metrics and head-to-head for teams. Rivers United and Eyimba tied on the same point per game coefficient to determine the second placed team. With that, Eyimba finished second with a superior WPPG of 68.49, while Rivers United placed third after amassing 68.23. Rivers United will represent Nigeria in the CAF Confederations Cup next season after they play